Animal Crossing. So Animal Crossing is a social simulation game where you move into a new town without knowing absolutely anyone, and you're broke. You have no money whatsoever. There is a twist. You are the only human that lives in this town. All the other villagers are animals and have their own distinct personalities. In fact, one of the main aspects of this game is to routinely talk to the villagers to begin understanding their personalities. You can do chores for them, send them mail, and eventually the game begins to mold each character's personalities based on how you treat them. If, for example, you decide to send them a piece of furniture through the mail, they may become excited and send you something back, such as a fruit or another piece of furniture. They will also talk to you about the letter that you sent them and give you their thoughts based on what they thought of it. On the flip side, if you decide to beat them with a bug net, they will become very angry, and if you do it enough times, they may even leave town forever. I'm not gonna lie, I've done this before. Diva, oh, you're so creepy. Even at night, like her eyes just like glow in the dark and you're like, ah! On top of talking to villagers, there are also various tasks planted throughout the game that are meant to keep you busy. You can go fishing, bug catching, fossil hunting, and even art collecting, and so much more. With each of these items, you can either sell them to make money and help pay off your house debt, or you can donate them to the museum so you can show off your collection to all your friends. Animal Crossing has always been a very important game to me. My first experience with the game was roughly in 2004. I went over to a friend's house and instantly became hooked. As a child, I was always kind of a socially awkward person, but Animal Crossing is a game that pulled me out of the fear of talking to new people. I can remember asking my mom to buy this game for my siblings and I in a Walmart. Recently, our memory card in the GameCube had run out of storage, so our mom was going to buy us a new one. At the time, the original Animal Crossing game actually came with a free memory card, so I convinced my mom to buy the game and get the card for free. After playing the game for a while, I decided to dig through the manual to see if I could find any cheat codes because they were very popular back in those days. At the back of the pamphlet, I found an advertisement, and I was immediately filled with excitement to find out that a brand new Animal Crossing was going to be released on the Nintendo DS the following year. 2005 was the year of the Nintendo DS. Animal Crossing released on December 6th, and so for Christmas, I asked Santa if I could have it. To my surprise, on Christmas morning, there it was, Animal Crossing Wild World. This game was completely different from the previous title, as it introduced a spherical map and it introduced new activities to play, but also removed certain holidays and events from the previous game. The main benefit with Animal Crossing Wild World was that you could play it on the go. Eventually, I grew tired of the game, and my mom actually started playing it for herself. She was so good at maintaining everything in the town, talking to villagers, and even collecting most, if not everything, for the museum. To this day, I can even remember resetting the town to a blank slate because there wasn't much to do. But today, I feel so bad about resetting that town. My poor mom worked so hard on those towns, and Mom, I really apologize. 3 years passed and the Nintendo Wii was filling everyone's living rooms, as it was the first console that had somewhat stable motion controls. The developers of Nintendo decided to release the next version of Animal Crossing, which was titled Animal Crossing City Folk. To me, City Folk felt like an HD version of Animal Crossing Wild World. It did introduce some new dynamics that you couldn't previously have. You can now go to the auction house to bid on furniture, go to the theater and learn emotes, and even buy back alley paintings from Crazy Red. This version of Animal Crossing is one of the most important to me. In 2010, my dad decided to take a job in Indiana, which meant that all my friends in Ohio would be left behind. Let me just say that moving in the middle of middle school is by far the worst time to move. Everything I had built up about not being socially awkward immediately went away. So for about a year, I would come home from school and only visit my friends in Animal Crossing, because at least they understood who I was. My freshman year in high school was much better though. After regaining my confidence of social awkwardness through Animal Crossing, I started making tons of friends. Friends that to this day, I love being in their company. So thank you to all my Indiana friends, and know that you truly got me through a tough time in my life. So, new friends in Indiana and Animal Crossing. What could be better? A brand new Animal Crossing game. Released in 2012, Animal Crossing New Leaf changed the dynamic to where instead of just being a villager, you are now the mayor of the town. So on top of fishing, bug catching, fossil hunting, art collecting, planting gardens, collecting music, you could perform public works projects to add sculptures, buildings, and new businesses to your town. As you get to know the villagers, they will offer suggestions of new projects that the town can have. This is by far the best Animal Crossing to date, as it offers tons of freedom to the players. It is also the first game where we meet Isabelle, who is a commonly known character through her appearance in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a main series title of Animal Crossing released since then. We've gotten Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which is a game where you are an interior designer, Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which is an Animal Crossing Mario Party kind of game, and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is a free mobile game. That is okay to start out with, but it doesn't really maintain the fun for very long. But in September of 2018, at the end of a Smash Bros. Direct, Animal Crossing fans released a teaser from our landlord Tom Nook, telling us that the new main series Animal Crossing game was coming in 2019. At E3 2019, it was announced that the game was being delayed to March of 2020. With just under 50 days left, I cannot tell you how excited I am for this game. Animal Crossing New Horizons will take place on an island instead of your typical town from the previous titles. For anyone who has never played an Animal Crossing game, there has never been a better time to get into the series. Animal Crossing New Horizons gives players more freedom than they've ever had, through outdoor furniture, new animal villagers, HD graphics, painted paths, and overall the setting of being on an island will feel like a vacation every single time you play. So that is how Animal Crossing stole my heart. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys when I release my next video.